Welcome to the King's School. I'm Tony George and I'm the headmaster at Australia's oldest independent school. We have been in Australia for the best of 200 years, and we have been committed to the growing of people, and that is seen in outstanding leadership that we develop within each of our students. And so while we're committed to, of course, knowledge and skills in the academics, more importantly, we believe character development in the context of a community is more important. While there has been much debate over the years as to whether leaders are born or leaders are made, we believe that the King's School has always been the place where leaders are made. And that requires a community. And so while we are spoiled with such wonderful facilities, it is actually the people that make the King's School. It's our students, it's our staff, it's our families. And so the space to grow at the King's School means that we run 6 boys to the acre. We give them the space to find their limitations and to push through them so that they are able to grow into young men of Christian character and integrity, able to take up their place within this global world where we are so dependent on leaders to make the difference. And it is the leaders and the leadership thinking within our students that will provide that benefit for humanity in years to come. And so I welcome the opportunity to meet with you and to welcome you to this unique King's School educational community. We are a Christian community that seeks to make an outstanding impact for the good of society through our students, through our quality of teaching and leadership in education.
Hi, I'm Jo Grinham and I'd like to welcome you to the King's School. Our school is spread over 3 campuses. Our 320-acre campus at Parramatta is located in the demographic heart of Sydney. And this campus provides space to grow for boys from pre-kindergarten to Year 12. On this site, we offer boarding from boys from Years 7 to 12. Our Tudor House campus is located in the picturesque Southern Highlands of New South Wales on 169 acres, catering for boys and girls from pre-kindergarten to Year 6, with boarding from Years 3 to Year 6. Join me now for a guided tour of our very special campuses. Here on this 320 acres campus at North Parramatta, we enrol 1,500 students from Year 7 to Year 12. The students on this campus are either day boys from right across metropolitan Sydney or boarders from across Australia and abroad.
It is you, as part of the boarding community, that really set a lot of the tone and the culture and the climate of our school. A lot of our day boys and their families bring the energy, and so the energy and the identity that comes together ends up making King's what it is. Because you know we talk about academic excellence and character development in the context of Christian community. Well, this is the community.
Here at King's, the school's 2019 to 2021 strategic plan has been developed around 3 core distinctives: academic excellence, character development within the Christian community, to produce future leaders who will make an impact to others around the globe. This precinct of the school is largely where the academic programs of the school take place. The school day here at King's commences at 8:25 a.m. and concludes at 3:25 p.m. The boys work on a 10-day cycle with 6 periods each of 50 minutes duration per day. Cadets is a compulsory co-curricular activity from Years 8 to 10. Year 11 and 12, it is optional, however most boys do continue with the program as they thrive and build character alongside their mates. Cadets is a wonderful opportunity for boys to again learn life skills such as time management, organisation, teamwork and delegation. The annual cadet camp is our outdoor education program which takes the boys out of their comfort zones to realise new skills. Welcome to the school's Science Centre. This facility provides a number of great examples of how King's approaches learning differently. The building itself is designed to encourage active learning. This facility provides 19 science labs and a hydroponics labs for our Ag Studies boys. Here on the lower floor, we celebrate the Future Project. This project gives our boys an opportunity to learn and discover and to encourage the next generation of scientists and engineers. Moving into the classroom, all rooms are air-conditioned and technology-rich. Boys are able to access Kingsnet, our school's intranet and iLearn, our learning management portals directly providing access to online learning resources and assigned work from teachers. In the dining hall, the concept of sharing a meal together within our community is one that we think makes Kings a particularly remarkable school. In the Sports Centre, sport is an integral and compulsory part of the learning program from years 3 to 12 at the King's School. Sport is important. It builds resilience, teaches teamwork, and goes to creating a healthy living balance for our boys. Boys will participate in PDHPE through until Year 10, and of course after Year 10 it becomes an elective choice. Additionally, boys will participate in team sport, which includes afternoon training and Saturday sport. Kings has a strong drama program. Drama offers the boys a wonderful opportunity to develop important life skills such as effective communication and presentation. Being an all-boys school, students actively participate and thoroughly enjoy the subject. Boys also have the opportunity to become more deeply involved through the school's annual musical and dramatic productions. If your son is not into acting, that's fine. He will have the opportunity to become involved in backstage elements such as lighting and sound. Music also continues to be a strength of King's. Aside from the academic program, from years 7 through to 12, boys also have the opportunity to be involved with private tutoring or as a co-curricular activity through bands or choirs.
Hi, I'm Ben Chadwick. Now that you've had a glimpse of the outstanding academic and character development programs across the King's campuses, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to our boarding community. Boarding is at the heart of what makes King's so special. It is an intrinsic part of the school's history and has created a culture and community like no other school. Whilst the first 3 boys to enter the gates when the school commenced in 1831 were day students, the next dozen boys were boarders. The school's commitment to boarding has been steadfast ever since. Today, the King's boarding experience commences for boys and girls in Year 3 at the King's School Tudor House. At the King's School Senior Campus, we accommodate boys from Years 7 to 12, from regional and rural country towns and from international destinations. Ask any student and they will tell you that boarding fundamentally enriches their educational experience.
I grew up in a boarding community at Tudor House down in the Southern Highlands.
We've always come here, like I've got uncles, godfathers, father, grandfather, everyone.
No segregation between like the younger years and the older years. It's like we're like a whole big family.
We get to help each other out on assignments, homework, which is very good. Our favourite thing about boarding is living with my mates. So I've shared so many memories with them here for 6 years, basically just living with a bunch of brothers.
A King's parent will say that the house system enables the highest level of pastoral care and creates an environment where boys feel like they belong. King's recent investment in the boarding houses at Parramatta ensures that the boarding facilities are outstanding. At Tudor House, students live in comfortably appointed shared rooms where boys and girls have separate accommodation. At Parramatta, the Year 7 boarding cohort is introduced to the school together in Gowan Brae in dormitory accommodation. From Year 8 onwards, boys share a room with a roommate until they reach the senior years, where they have the opportunity to enjoy a single room. In the senior school houses, 85 boys live together as a family with a strong sense of camaraderie. Under the care of housemasters, house matrons and tutors, boarding underpins the personal and academic development of each student. Every opportunity on offer at King's can best be experienced to the full by living on site. I hope to have the opportunity to meet you in person soon.
Situated on 169 acres of lush land on the outskirts of Mossvale in the Southern Highlands of New South Wales, The King's School Tudor House offers space to grow for boys and girls from pre-kindergarten up to Year 6. Here at the King's School Tudor House, we enrol 170 students, with students joining us as a combination of day students who live in the local area or boarders who come to us from Sydney, country and interstate areas and from a number of countries abroad.
Our school is divided into upper and lower school. In Anderson Courtyard, our Year 3 to Year 6 classes engage as a candidate school in the International Baccalaureate Primary Years program, learning through active investigation and exploration.
Our pre-kindergarten to Year 2 classrooms are located in the lower school. Our children learn through inquiry in large, bright classrooms with smart boards and lots of natural light streaming in, creating an inspiring learning environment. In addition to the exceptional facilities within the library, our students are learning in an environment overlooking one of our school's greatest assets, the outdoor education areas.
In addition to regular classroom activities, our students have the opportunity to engage in numerous other rich learning experiences. These include music, visual and performing arts, French, PE, STEM, and everyone's favourite, and a long-standing Tudor House tradition, woodwork.
Our extensive grounds and facilities provide the perfect opportunity for our students to engage in activities that enable them to build skills such as resilience, persistence and cooperation.
Sport is an integral part of a Tudorian's weekly program, and it's a wonderful way to support our health and well-being, whether it's in the cricket nets, on the rugby or football field, playing tennis or competing in the swimming carnival. Our boys and girls are encouraged to have a go at everything.
Our comprehensive, creative and performing arts program encourages all our students to learn instruments, sing, participate in musicals and feel comfortable presenting on stage. Each Year 6 perform in a musical extravaganza, from the speakeasy of Bugsy Malone to the extraordinary world of Alice in Wonderland. And our spelling bee is another opportunity for students to stand up in front of their peers and try their best.
One of the core elements of Tudor House is our outdoor education program, Cohiba. Linked to curriculum outcomes, our girls and boys are challenged physically and intellectually as they navigate numerous outdoor life skills. Responsibility, respect and resilience are all strong values that our students learn in all facets of our Cohiba program.
Community at Tudor House is something we are extremely proud of. Our staff, students and families work closely together to build successful partnerships and relationships. As a school community, staff and students share lunch together daily in our dining room. Not only do we provide our students with nutritious meals, we encourage conversation, manners and an appreciation for food and those that provide it.
Primary boarding has been a long-held tradition at Tudor House. We offer boarding for students from Years 3 to 6. In 2019 we opened our first girls' dorm, which became so popular that this year we were proud to open our second. Our dedicated and professional staff provide routines that help children in all facets of their day, from wake up in the morning to supervise play in the afternoon, study in the evening and quiet activities at night. Weekends are a highlight for Tudor House boarders, with activities organised every week, from fishing to surfing, picnics to hiking and go-kart racing to 10-pin bowling. There's always something to look forward to.
Each year, we warmly welcome international students to the King's School. It gives me great pleasure to be able to share with you what the enrolment journey is for our international students. It's a simple 4-stage process. Download and complete the registration form from our website. The registration form should then be sent by email to enrol@kings.edu.au, along with 2 of the students' most recent school reports, their birth certificate, passport and the results of their AEAS test. Typically, the requirement of a student at King's is an AEAS result of 75 or over. Once we receive this documentation, we will contact you regarding the possibility of an interview. Interviews can be conducted in person or via video conference links. After the interview, if both parties are happy to proceed, a letter of offer will be issued. To accept a place at the King's School, you will need to pay the admission fee of 4,500 Aussie dollars and the first semester fees, the amounts of which will be detailed in the letter of offer. Once we have received the signed letter of offer, King's will issue a confirmation of enrolment and welfare letter which confirms that we are responsible for the welfare of your child. This will provide information on how to apply for the appropriate visa. Medical insurance is a requirement of the visa application. We can assist you with taking out insurance coverage, or you can arrange your own cover. Further information on visas can be found at the following website. Please note that if your child comes to the King's School on a Visa 500, they must board, as the school signs the welfare letter for them. You will also need to arrange for a guardian for your child who lives in Sydney. Guardians play a really important role for students, and for this reason, they must meet with the school registrar prior to enrolment. It is my hope that your inquiry will result in the enrolment of your child, who I have no doubt will proudly wear the King's School uniform. We look forward to welcoming you to the King's School. For further information, please contact us at enrol@kings.edu.au or visit us at www.kings.edu.au. See you soon.